After the deadly terror attack in Kashmir's Pulwama district that killed at least 40 CRPF jawans, leaving the whole nation shattered, India's northeast region condemned the brutal bombing carried out by Pakistan-based terror group Jaish-e-Mohammad and extended their support to the country to fight against terrorism. Meanwhile, Tripura Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Dev has announced financial assistance of 2 lakh rupees each for families of the CRPF personnel. A report. Following the death of at least 40 CRPF personnel in the deadly Pulwama terror attack in Kashmir, the whole world is expressing grief and condemning the bombing claimed to be carried out by Pakistan-based terror group Jaish-e-Mohammad in Jammu Kashmir. India's northeast region also condemned attack, the biggest Jammu Kashmir has witnessed in a decade. Various organizations, members of political parties including the opposition, have come together to strongly denounce terrorism and extend their support to the country to fight the menace of terrorism that has been emanating from Pakistan over the decades. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Dev announced financial assistance of rupees 2 lakhs each for the families of the martyred jawans.
Being a countryman, we are unfortunate such type of incident continuing in the country. We have seen in the year 2001, in the 2016, and lastly 2019. It is unfortunate we have lost our brave brothers of our country, Bir Jawan. Now it reached up to the 45. So we are urging to the central government to protect the country and to take appropriate action.
Among the 40 CRPF jawans who laid their lives for the head of the nation was Maneshwar Basumatari from Buxa district of Assam. He served the country for 25 long years. The Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal and Finance Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma lent shoulders to the mortal remains of Basumatari. Air Force personnel raised slogans of Bharat Mata Ki Jai and Veer Jawan Amar Rahe at Guwahati International Airport as the mortal remains of Basumatari were being taken to his native village in Buxa. After the terror attack that left the families of the martyred soldiers in a state of shock and disarray, the whole nation bade emotional goodbye to the soldiers as their mortal remains returned home. People in Meghalaya took to the streets to condemn terrorism and raised anti-Pakistan slogans. Expressing grief over the death of the slain policeman, people from across the state held a candle rally as a mark of protest against terrorism.
यूएन से भी बोलता हूँ ये आतंकवाद के लिए सब लोग एक हो जाए और आतंकवाद खत्म करना है। अगर ये ऐसे ही रहा तो दुनिया पूरा खत्म हो जाएगा और जहन्नम बन जाएगा। और ये लड़ाई हिंदुस्तानी हम आज से लड़ना शुरू करेंगे और एक दिन जरूर आतंकवाद को खत्म करेंगे। और भारत माता की जय! भारत माता की जय!
Several state chief ministers and Minister of State for Home Affairs Kiren Rijiju took to Twitter to strongly condemn the cowardice act and extend support to the families of the martyred. United Nations and countries from across the globe, including the US, Russia, Australia, France, Saudi Arabia, Sri Lanka and Bangladesh, have condemned the Pulwama terror attack and extended their support to India in the fight against terrorism.